right. That was that was interesting. If you hear the echo, that's because I'm doing this at home right now. I know. I'm just walking around my house with a device in my hand, talking into a microphone. You know what? That's how the world works sometimes, though. So I'm your host, D. This is FTO Nerd Talk. This is if this is like what, day 4 of Dragon Con, I'm the guy that you see walking around with his hands in his pockets. The black dude looks like, should he be here? Should he not be here? I can't tell. I don't know. I can't even read this guy. He got his hand in his pocket, giving everyone direct eye contact. Like, bro, who do you think you are right now? I'm that guy. God. Yeah, I'm the guy who laughs at his own jokes, too. So it's whatever. Life is life. Day 4 was nice. Like, it really was. I took, like, some more pics. Let's see if I can pull up these pictures for you guys and talk to you about it. Fuck. Okay, so you got like 3 swears in a row in this episode. I'm trying to do it less. It ain't working. I'm trying. It ain't working. So I went to the Westin. That was the first thing I did. Funny thing about me going to the Westin, I got lost. What? In your city? Oh, you got lost? Hey, man, I don't walk the streets at night looking for stuff to do. Like, I'm on the streets. I'm not in the streets. You feel me? Like, so, yeah, walking around on foot to get myself place to place. My friend GPS is very good at doing that for me. I don't need to be navigating myself around from road to road, wasting bandwidth when I could be thinking about the multiverse. It's whatever. So I went to the Westin, met this place called, what was it, Deception Games? Talked to this woman named Natalie. Yeah, something about Deception Games. It's like a murder mystery meets, how do I put this? A murder mystery meets like a board game, meets like a card game, but it has like no culture attached to it. Like they're just deception. But this one here was like Werewolf ATL. It's like some werewolf game. Like they're citizens and they're werewolves, and it's like a time life based game. Like you're playing the game as you're living your ordinary life. Like it's like you're an NPC in a game that's already running a simulator, but like no one's actually playing the game. You know what I'm saying? It's something like that. It's like a weird meta pseudo, like, is this thing sentient or are we in a video game kind of mindset fuckery? Like I don't know how else to put this. That's how I see this. So, and I use the word like fuckery in like the sense that that's what it seems like. It seems like something that is or could possibly be fuckery. Definition in itself, so I can be clear. But that's the game. That's the base of it. Then I saw this thing called Artemis, and the Artemis thing was really interesting. It's like you're hanging out on Starfleet. Like there's a different set of controls. And this guy named Troy, I think his name is Troy. Yeah. Troy Thompson. Seems like a decent guy. Like he's wearing like his Starfleet uniform. TNG Starfleet. Not like TOS. Is that the original series? The original Star Trek. TOS. Not that Starfleet, and definitely not DS9. I know like they're similar to TNG, but like not that either. And Voyager, like that's essentially the same thing as DS9, let's be real. So yeah. TNG uniform. Again, if you're listening to me talk right now, this is your first time listening to this does happen a lot. Like just to let you know, this isn't like him putting on an act of being a funny guy. Like this is every episode, like bar none. So buckle up for that. But he showed me this whole thing. It's like a simulation. Like you got communications, you got the helm, you have engineering, you got missiles, and like weapons. So like you actually got someone like on a monitor, touchscreen, and you can change the specs of pressure, valves. And it's like, if you think about it that way, it's like playing a simulation game, like the Brick Me game, where you gotta like get the ball, go down the hole, but like you're using the engineering button to close these valves. I'm guessing if you know more about the science and like how the pressure of this works, you can probably stop the air and the fire from going to certain places. Like I'm guessing that's how the simulation is supposed to work for you. But yeah, that caught me. That was my favorite. The engineering part was like my favorite part. It's like using multi-synapses in your brain to get this to stop and being like, kind of neurodivergent. Like I feel that 100%. So yeah, I'm neurodivergent. I'm not sure if you guys knew that about me. Like, I mean, how could I not be? I'm just masking the entire time. So, got that off my chest. Anyways, I went to this military sci-fi media. This was in also the Marriott. It's called Diversity, Representation, and Inclusion in MSFM. That is military science fiction. I forget what the other M stands for. I kept trying to remember it the entire time. Yeah. Media. It says at the top. Sci-fi media. Yeah. Military sci-fi media. That's what it stands for. MSFM. They were interesting. I wish I could have saw like a black woman up there. I'm gonna be real with you. Like there was a black man up there, and he alluded to the fact that he was possibly queer in some sense. I can't be sure. Like, you know, words can be hyperbolical sometimes. There was a few people up there. There was a woman in a space suit. That was there. Another woman with green hair. She was interesting. Put a lot of herself out there, and no hold barred. Respect. So I did say something about Janeway going 0 to 100, and like, and if you're a Voyager fan, you know Janeway goes 0 to 100, and she didn't have many lovers. She didn't. I mean, like, she like this weird thing with Chakotay, but did she really? Like, was he a subordinate and a traitor once upon a time? Do I really trust this man? Like, Janeway didn't trust Chakotay, like, at all. She gave Chakotay enough to do what he needed to do with himself, to be himself, and think of him being like, you know, whatever. But Janeway, you know, like, if he ever turned, like, she'd kill him. Point blank. And then Chakotay knew that, so. Yeah, and she'd win. So that's also that. That's a little lore for Voyager for you guys. God, I love that show. Anyway, saw some cosplayer. My kid asked for a Superman. My son asked for a Superman. And since he's the one who actually brought me back a gift and, like, you know, showed his appreciation, that's all I look for. The other ones, they asked for, like, Batman, and the dads couldn't think of anything. But I didn't see any Batmans. I saw one Superman. I'll post that later. Saw a couple other people. Saw Quez, just a little blurty. They're back. See, you hear them. They're back. And again, as I told you guys before, my kids want to be on social media. So, yeah. I saw this other guy. He did like a. I kind of like want to wait to show people because I love this. Star Trek fans will love this. Number 15 is all I should say. Hey, John. I'm doing like a live right now. I'm doing a podcast. You trying to hang out? Oh, you just want to get like some dad love. I gotcha. That was the Black Geek cosplay at DragonCon, like the big stairs. Nothing but Black Geek. So I can't wait to see this being like shot, reshot, reprinted, distributed to everybody out there. The whole world is like going to see this over and over again. Every black, like with the camera quality they had, the photographer was getting frustrated. Like, stop moving. Stop moving! Like he's about to start yelling, like, you motherfucker! It's like he's gonna go full Frieza there for a second. He got too angry at black people for no reason, just for being black. Like, it was weird. Whatever. I wasn't in the photograph, so what do I care? It was just odd. Got to hang out with, was it Jay Scotty? Jay Scotty was cool. So he's been following my page for a long time. I think I may have seen him. I am following him. He did drop like the R word, which is like the read to the Ard, and like I don't say stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like that's too much for me. Got to see the myth, the legend herself, Whoopsie Daisy, showed up, and just like she was like, we were like BFFs, like we know each other for years. It was great. My son's giving me a thumbs up. He's looking for some snacks, or he's upset because he couldn't come along. But what he doesn't remember, he got to go on a trip for 10 days. So, yeah. Later, dude. Yeah, he's angry. Thanks for being cool about it, man. I appreciate it. But yeah, that was day 4 of DragonCon. And day 5, I'll be there. And hey, Tillman, if you're listening to this, dude, bro, thank you for being patient with me. You're a good dude. Sorry I dropped the ball on that very big meet and greet I should have attended that I'm very disappointed about, but like it conflicted with the same time. And like, you know, I couldn't just tell you about that. It would have been too much. But hey, public forum, I'm telling to everybody. So there you go. I feel like there's no love lost in that. Things happen. People happen. Life happens. This is satire. Until next time, you guys take it easy. I can't believe I said that. Hey guys, D here of FTO NERD Talk. I hope you enjoyed the podcast. Make sure you like, subscribe, follow, tell your friends about FTO NERD Talk. Got a lot of different shows for all of you. Make sure you tune in every week for a brand new episode. Take it easy.